Check, check.
Yo, what's up?
Yo.
What up?
What up, everybody?
What up? It's 7 o'clock.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Are we fully live now? Check, check.
We are live.
Yeah, I don't see us.
It'll pop on in a second. There's a delay. How's everybody doing out there? My name is Freshco Bar.
Lavelle Dupree.
Erick Diaz.
We are back with another live stream, our third one. This one is the Knee Deep listening party, so we're going to show you some cool music from the Knee Deep EP by me and Lavelle Dupree.
Yep.
And got some cool, interesting topics to chat about with you.
So first I wanted to bring up what I saw on social media today, which was funny. 20 years of Sleeping Giant music.
Ooh, yes. Happy birthday, Sleeping Giant.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Sleeping Giant music.
If you don't know, Freddie, can you tell them what it is?
Sleeping Giant Music is a booking agency that I started, was one of the co-founders 20 years ago. Originally, it was a record label. It morphed into a booking agency after the MP3 came out. It's literally, I'm a little more out of the picture these days with the day-to-day operations. We got a great team over there, Angel, Lauren, Arad, and Kyle, and the rest of them are kind of running the show. Erick Diaz and his design agency does all the design, so he actually was involved in
close to 20 years.
The artwork, yeah, close to 20 years. He's been doing the design, so he's been the look and the feel, and SGM has been handling me and Lavelle's bookings, for example. So
a very long time.
Yeah.
From the beginning. I remember when Fresh Bar came over to my house. I was staying on Jamaica Court in Mission Beach. Right? This young kid comes over and sits on my couch and talks about how he wants to represent me and Scooter.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, me and Mikey, we were just getting the agency going.
Just getting it going. I'm looking at this kid, and the thing I've always, I guess prided myself on or understood about success is it's easy to see success in someone once they've made it. But everybody that's successful was a nobody at some point. Mm-hmm. And the only thing that separates unsuccessful and successful people is work ethic and drive. And I immediately knew that the best decision I could make was have this guy handling my stuff. Because
I just built the operation as a DJ for what I wanted to see.
I'm telling you can look in your eyes and I can tell, bro. I know a winner when I see one. This guy's been, on the winning path. One of the hardest workers I know.
I can't remember,
by far.
I'm pretty sure I met you before I had ever met Scooter, and I had met you
probably. We were spreading the same circles with the same music.
At a old, terrible, but amazing at the same time club, Baja Brewing Company downtown San Diego. That's where I met you with.
For sure.
Paulie. And,
yeah, exactly.
I don't.
And
Susan.
Yeah, and who was it?
Anthony Master.
Yeah, that was when, because that was our first managers was, what was it?
You weren't with Lavelle. I mean, you weren't with Scooter at the time, right?
No, yeah, I was, because it was,
okay.
Who was it? SRH.
They were doing both.
Gosh,
yes.
SRH.
SRH. Yeah.
That's right, because, okay.
Yep. They would manage, and then he was just taking care of our local stuff at the beginning. And then,
Oh, we were in the same circle for sure, because then it's funny, at that time, the SRH and Paulie P were doing
Fridays
Montage. Montage.
That was our first residency.
That was my first residency, but the funny thing was, I was 20 when they first wanted to hire me, and they were like, nope, you gotta wait till he's 21.
Yeah,
so then on my birthday, as soon as I turned 21, it was Friday. They had me play.
Back then there was only 2 spots.
Yeah.
That was what was it? Riches on Thursday.
Yeah. Hedonism.
Yeah. John Bishop.
Yeah.
Banging out the Hard House. Mm-hmm. That's why I got in the Hard House first, because of San Diego. And they were just banging it out. And then there was
Hard House was a lot different.
Studio 54.
Studio 54.
Yeah.
Montage.
Yeah, Montage.
Which is now Spin.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And those were that's why, the community was so tight, because we really just had 2 clubs.
Yeah.
everything else was underground.
That's funny.
And so it's like, if you loved house music, you're going to find those people.
I can't remember. Was Baja Brewing
before that?
Was
yeah,
that
it was an after hours. It wasn't after hours.
Okay.
It was like a boom room or something, like that.
I can't remember. I remember that they had the main room and then the back room.
Yeah, that was like, wasn't it? That was an L, was it?
Yeah, L5 also.
Yeah,
same club.
Exactly. All the way at the end. Yeah.
Which now
that wasn't normal club then.
Which now it was a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
And this crazy dude was like, I don't know how they met him, but he was like, come and do parties over here, and it was like literally like one of the first places that consistently played only electronic music. Downtown.
Yeah.
Because there was other places like.
No, but that was the first for
that
sure.
That was the first main.
The other one wasn't even downtown. The other two, one was in Hillcrest and the other one was in Old Town.
Yeah,
so but that was really the only one downtown at the beginning, and then started. I remember there was that Boom Boom or some after hours.
I can't remember.
In like the early mid-90s.
Well, there was Soma. Soma used to be downtown. So for anybody that doesn't know, Soma was a few blocks from what we're talking about now, which now is the Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah.
So Soma was like 3 blocks away-ish, and it was so sketchy. Like it was like out of the movies where you go to like a scary movie where you go into this like weird town and there's like tumbleweed going down the alley and like like
Wild Wild West.
Yes, that's how downtown was. So Soma had some electronic stuff.
I mean, I skated down there back then. When I was in high school. I know exactly what you mean.
So Soma was downtown, and then like Marky Quark, for anybody who knows, a San Diego legend. He had a different name. I think it was like Joy 23 or something like that. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. And he would do some stuff at Soma and things like that. But that was like not on a fully regular basis. Those were just kind of one-offs. So I would say Baja Brewing Company was like the first for downtown.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, 20 years at SGM.
Go to San Diego Tangent, you know what I mean? For all those that know the city.
Freddie and I
now
are 21, so we started,
when we were
one, and he started at SGM when he was 1.
Yeah.
So
crawling around the streets of San Diego.
House in diapers. Talking about business plans, representing DJ.
So amazing to 20 years.
Thank you guys.
You building that thing.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for everything, man. It's been a blessing.
I mean, it shows
Definitely a blessing.
Longevity of how long we've been doing this.
Who were some of the? So obviously it was Scooter Novell was one of some of the first artists.
No, I mean they weren't the very first. No, as far as the agency, they were right after we started it. But when it was the label, it was. I started Sleeping Giant Music with a rapper named Blessed and a singer named One Son, and other people that were around and hanging out and doing music with us was DJ Neeks, W. Steele, Mickey Vale. She was a female rapper. She was amazing. Blessed kind of introduced me to a lot of these people, and Vic and Blessed, One Son and Blessed knew each other. They had just got out of a record label situation. We're not happy, with how things kind of went with that. Their music was sitting around. I loved some of the music. We started making our own music. It was really a community of artists. We put out a compilation.
Did you only do like digital, like CDs and stuff, or did you actually press any vinyl? I can't remember.
We only did one release.
Oh, one release, okay.
It was a CD.
Gotcha.
We were poor, so we had scrounged up enough money to make 1,000.
Yep.
We got a distribution deal on our first release from this distributor in LA named Cashmere, and it was a small number of units, 300 units, I remember, which I was not knowing anything about much at that time. Finding a lawyer, entertainment lawyer when you're broke was not easy. Mm-hmm. The stuff that we had to go through was educational, especially at a young age. And then, the co-founders had to move away. I kept the business going, promoting the events in San Diego. All of us DJs. Chris Cutts was obviously there, like you said. Mikey Beats was around. He was doing the marketing for the release, and he became a partner. Our friend Paulo was there. Our friend Don Dada was there. All these people we had kind of around us, and we're all infused into what we were doing. And I had met Scooter Novell, but when the MP3 came out and the co-founders had to move away, I just kept kind of promoting the DJ events around the city, and eventually me and Cutts got offered this LRG mixtape that went into all the Magic Convention, which if you're not familiar with the Magic Convention, it was the biggest clothing convention in Las Vegas twice a year. That's where all the clothing retailers would go and shop their merchandise to clothing stores. The clothing stores would come in from all over the world and make their orders. And so our mixtape went in all the boxes. So I immediately had been already working on a new website, launched the second website. That's when Mikey had the idea to start the booking agency. And we had so many gigs that we were passing off to our friends. It made sense. Yeah. And that's how it began. That was, I'd say, the real beginning of the business. That's so like cool. The roots awesome. Were from 2004 to 2007-ish. And then 2007, 2008, we started the booking agency side. And that is when the real business began.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
a history lesson.
I don't think I remember.
I didn't think I knew all of that. I should have, or I don't remember all that.
I definitely didn't.
That's the story. Right after we started the agency, we started signing our friends and approached Scooter and Lavelle, and the rest from there is kind of history. We've merged twice, and there's been some ups and downs. We have the subdivision SGM Events that Mikey kind of started by moving into the private and corporate world. And now there's just a whole bunch of people that work within the organization. And, thankfully we have a great team, which allows me to stay in here and work on music.
Yeah, those guys are awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you all.
Yeah, Freddie's team's always bugging my team over here.
It's a good team, bro.
I'm kidding.
Stay on you.
Well, at least they're doing something right.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. 20 years, man.
That is.
Thank you all. And congratulations to everyone that works at, and has been a part of Sleeping Giant Music. We thank you and appreciate everything.
And you got to go jump on the social media and watch that 20-year post.
There's two. Yeah, we have one more tomorrow.
There's some good images of Freddie on there.
Some old school.
With the
what's up with the one with the
like girl? A perm on.
Yeah, the one with the girl posting on him. Who was that?
Turbo did all those, man. I gave him the Flickr account, and he just went to
Flickr.
I was like, that's old school.
There's all these photos from back in the day on our Flickr private account, and
funny.
I just said, here you go. Here's the
people still use Flickr?
It's still there, dude. I don't know. It's still accessible.
I know, like, MySpace is still there for whatever reason that is.
I don't know, but I stored photos there a long time ago, and 20 years later, they were still there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You gotta, like, I don't know. I sometimes get scared because, like...
corrupted files.
Or, like,
the
sites, like, disappear, Like, I didn't know Flickr was still a thing.
Flickr's still holding on strong, bro.
Yeah. No, I have them somewhere on, like, DVD, too, but, yeah,
I was going through... It reminds me because I was going through my garage clearing out a bunch of stuff, and I have all these DVDs of photography of... that somebody did for me probably, like... early 2000s, and then I was like, I took them inside of my house, and then I realized I have nothing to pop it into. None of my computers have a
welcome to 2024.
A reader. Huh? I was like, wait, what was I just thinking? That was pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about it, I don't even have a CD player in here anymore.
Nothing in here, right?
No. I mean, I could get one and plug it in. It's easy to tap it into the system. I have a CD player for a computer somewhere in my closet at home. If I really need one, I got one.
CD/DVD player?
DVD, yeah.
Like old school.
Just CD.
Pioneer.
Yeah.
Just played the CDs.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of why we're here, maybe we should move into the knee deep.
Knee deep, boys.
Dude, I thought we were here to talk about SGM and just ramble on about all the cool clubs.
You guys killed it. You guys killed it on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man. This is one of my faves. Fred knows that, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the single off of it real quick, but before I do, I want to mention some of the support that we got from the DJ promos.
Man, thank you guys,
Freddie,
lot of support.
Freddie
man.
just told me
Appreciate it.
about these names. I didn't.
Yeah, well,
it's awesome.
I sent him in base camp. You might not have seen it, but Marco Carolla, Golovsky, Roger Sanchez,
One of my favorites. Love Roger.
Ruben Mandolini, Chris Lake, Chester Young,
What up,
Swanky
Chris?
Tunes, Richie Houghton, Stacy Pullen,
Stacy.
Stas Drive, Don Diablo, and DJ Funkerman.
That's awesome.
There was a pretty big list of top tier DJs that supported the release, so thank you for that.
Yeah,
not only
thanks,
that,
guys.
not only that, but such a great list from like a legends of like Stacy Pullen and Roger Sanchez to
bro.
like, you know, sort of the new school like Don Diablo and like that's
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome, man. Especially because, like, you know, I know Roger personally, so it's kind of nice, you know, to have his support. He supported me on some singles on his label as well.
Yeah, I have some singles on his.
So he's like, you know, and he's put some me and Fresh. He put some of our stuff out on his label as well.
Oh, nice.
So like he's been like giving us love for a long time. Thank you, Roger.
I mean,
and
legends.
you know,
You know,
Stacy Pullen, you know, love that man. Just love his sound.
crazy.
You know, I've known Chris Lake for a while.
Mhm.
You know,
I've
appreciate
met
the
Chris
support.
Lake. Thank you.
Straight solid guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I would say
I know that
Marco Carolla,
Richie
probably my
Houghton,
favorite DJ.
Yeah.
Richie Houghton and Swanky Tunes support before that. So Swanky Tunes supported me and your release, Eric. They put it on, I think, one of their radio shows, and so did the Bingo Players.
Yes, I remember the bingo player.
Yeah, I think Swanky Tunes
those
has
guys
been. I think they also supported me and Eggs Wax release. I can't recall, but thank you guys for all the continued support. That's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
great.
appreciate it.
So let me go ahead and get into the first one here, so you guys can check this
Which
out.
one you playing? Knee deep?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right, let's get it.
Knee deep.
I've been falling for you, knee deep. Cause I've been falling for you, knee deep. Not losing my mind. Cause I've been falling for you, knee deep. Not losing my mind. Well, you don't wanna see me.
All right.
Yo.
You guys killed it with that.
Hey, thank you so much.
That was a preview.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys. So I would assume that's sort of a love track, right? Knee deep, falling.
Knee deep,
What's
yeah.
the vocal again? It's like falling
I'm
for
falling
you.
for you knee deep.
right?
Yeah, the
I'm losing
vocal
my mind.
was on. Yeah, the track was made before the vocal,
Yeah,
but
pretty much, because I mean, I came over to your house and I heard it, and then we came in and worked on it and put the vocal on.
Oh, that's interesting.
But-
I did not know that. So you
Yeah.
guys had done the.
I started the idea at home,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and
I heard it and I was like, dude, this is
the
fire.
bass line was like not nearly what it is now, but it was like the idea.
I
that
have
was,
that vision to see that it's gonna be that.
you know, and then it was like, oh, I got this cool funky thing going on, and I was like, I need to be on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
like.
we came in here, chopped it away, you know,
What
cleaned it up. and
Lavelle? How
found
would
the
you
vocal.
describe it? If you guys were to ask me,
Knee deep, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's heavy. You know what I mean? Falling for you hard.
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
And I'm losing my mind.
Yep.
You know? And
yeah, I think it's a great. It's got it. You know, the vocal will give it that like. What I would say is sort of a little bit of that pop feel, which makes it real nice and dancey.
yeah, it gives it,
Right?
it's kind of like a, you know, like a, you know, a peak hour, like minimal tech sound,
Mm-hmm.
but then the vocal kind of like opens it up, you know, to a much more wider
Yeah.
group
Oh.
of people. You know what I mean?
That's actually
it's
you
like-
explained it better. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's like
Yeah,
come
that's
at this
perfect.
really like, you know, driving underground because it's like the double bass line. He has that
Mm-hmm.
bum bum, and then the rumbling underneath. You know what I mean? At the beginning, but then the vocal comes in, and you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, dang, okay, you know, we got the
Yeah, maybe
funk
I'll do a.
for the guys and the vocal for the chicks. You know?
I haven't had a chance to play that song of your guys yet, but
Oh, it works.
I've got
Yeah.
I've got some big shows
I
coming up that I'm definitely gonna drop that at.
maybe I'll do a you know, production live stream, show you guys what it looks like in there.
Yeah, I mean you should. That's pretty cool. So I didn't even think about that. You know, or ask you guys about that before, that you guys did the track and then found the vocal.
Yeah,
he had
sometimes
like an
it works like
idea,
that.
But I mean, he called it an idea. To me, it was like, besides,
Yeah.
you know, his fine tuning and
Yeah.
you know, when Freddie gets into it, you know, really gets into the track, you know, I can hear. I guess because I work with him so much, I can hear a rough version of something that he makes,
Mm-hmm.
and hear it, what it's gonna sound like
Understand what it's
when
gonna
he's
sound
done
like
with
when he's
it.
done with it, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I can hear it because I just listened to him do it so many times. So, but we did not have the vocal at all. I personally didn't even think it needed a vocal, but I'm glad we put the vocal on because it made it a broader range.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, the
like-
vocal kind of made it.
I
I
mean,
feel
yeah.
like made it, you know, something that people can relate to, so it wasn't just so
Relatable.
underground.
I'm
Yeah.
100% need
Because
to-
it was really underground
Yeah.
before.
No, that's a fire track.
Thank you.
I can't wait to play it actually.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. What is it out today? No, it's
So
out
May
tomorrow.
3rd, exclusive to Track
May
Source
3rd,
Friday.
Exclusive to Track Source, yeah.
So you get it for
Oh,
track
that's
on Track
right.
Source
Yeah,
for 2
our
weeks.
First exclusive Track Source.
And then it will be available on all platforms, including streaming. So make sure you
Is
go
that
to
on-
Track Source.
on
We're
May
teaming
19th? Is that when it's on?
up May 19th, I believe.
Yeah. It's on all platforms.
Let's see. What was it? 17th. May 17th.
Okay.
A little shout out
Sorry.
to our new friend at Track Source.
Yeah, some of our new friends.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Everyone at Track Source, especially Chris, for hooking up the exclusive, and we're teaming up to give you guys something special. So we'll see what happens this Friday.
Should we
Yeah.
jump to the next one?
Yeah, let's go on.
You want to
Let's
play
keep
the
it
next
moving.
one?
I think we should, man.
Yeah, this is your favorite,
What
right?
this is?
Yeah.
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 I mean, the connection too of like the play it and then
I mean, the name says it all.
The name says it all.
Yeah.
It's playing, and we're still on. All right, there's a sneak peek of Minimal Jack. What'd you guys think of that one?
Love it. I mean, just like I played this on Sunday at Firehouse for my friends at Night Access, and that was just wild. I mean, I played 10 to 12, and if you guys haven't been to Firehouse on a Sunday, it is insane.
Totally insane.
Like bananas. Like
Yeah.
almost a little, sometimes over the top bananas. Like
It went over well, huh?
DJ, you want that?
yes, it went well. I mean, just also like when you guys showed it to me, like the you know, the term jack, the connection to, you know, house music, early, you know, Chicago, and for people that don't know, sort of the term kind of came from like dancing, like jacking.
Jacking.
Jack your body.
Jack your body.
Yep, it was a
Jack.
dance.
Yeah, which
Till
was,
you feel all right.
you know, Steve Silk Hurley, legend, you know, like 1986, crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like nuts, you
Yeah.
know. Chicago, the warehouse. That's the term house music comes from the warehouse.
Yeah.
You know, like
Warehouse, jacking your body.
yeah. I just, you know, that sample gets used a lot, but I think it's like sort of a tribute to the origins of why we're here and what
Yeah,
we're doing,
very
and
true.
like I just love to hear it in so many different ways, and I think the way you guys used it there, and I don't know where you found that exact sample of it, but it just works in so many different ways, and it's a hard hitting tune, and I love it.
Thanks.
Sorry,
Yeah.
was that a lot?
No, awesome. I appreciate that, you know. Thanks for the love, dude.
Yeah.
Glad
Yeah, thank
enjoyed
you.
it. It's definitely something that, like, I've always kind of, like, you know, been talking to Freddie about, kind of getting into the, you know, the minimal tech.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a genre that, like, I feel like I get to play when I'm around my favorite crowds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the crowds that, you know, I would love to play for
Mhm.
7 days a week. Like,
So not the commercial crowds. Yeah,
I mean,
they're
I
good.
love it, you know, commercial stuff. I always find my way.
Mhm.
I always make sure something. But, like, yeah, if it was like, you having to please anybody, you know what I mean, in your room with people
Yeah.
that are just like you,
Mhm.
you know, and what would you play? I'd probably play a lot of, you know, minimal tech.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
every-
not all, but a lot.
You know, it's
a
like
very cool sound to me.
it's almost like they're more open to being exposed to different stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah, they're not just on their phone.
Yeah, we
yeah,
just
and it's just
wait.
more of an underground sound, right?
Yeah.
But it's actually, but it's funky. It has a groove.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like not so underground where it's like, okay, you know, damn, I'm only gonna get this if I'm in the K-hole. You know?
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, no matter what, it's like still gotta dance to it. But it's not your, you know, normal cup of tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that tune is just like if I play it with my eyes closed and some nice headphones on, I can picture like sort of the a warehouse party,
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
yeah.
That's
So it's
how
not our typical, like even how we break it down,
Yeah.
and then when it drops in,
Yeah.
it's very different from just about most of the stuff we've done together.
Oh, totally.
You know?
Because you approached me with trying to mimic this arrangement that just had this one no breakdown, just constantly moving. Though we added a small breakdown
Yeah.
because I think it helped our version, our track. But yeah, I remember that. I remember that process. That one was
Yeah.
Lavelle coming to me with this idea and us executing. And
I
it
love
all
our
happened in
version,
one
yeah,
night.
yeah.
That song was made in one night. Obviously, the mixing and the mastering wasn't done that night, but you know, the whole concept was done in one night. So I love those ones.
Yeah.
It's such a good track.
Let's pop out real quick.
I think that's gonna, you know, I think that's gonna do really well through the sort of like the underground scene of DJs once that's out.
Thank you.
I hope
Yeah.
so. Thanks.
Well, with that list I read off before,
Well, yeah, you've already got a great list of them now. Actually, never
that
mind.
DJ support, thank you
Yeah.
again.
But everybody else too. Everybody
Yeah.
else that hasn't gotten it. for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Yeah,
Make sure
I
you guys
mean,
get that track.
if you're a
that
DJ and you
EP.
want to be on our promo list, hit us up and we'll get you added. What else we got to talk about today before we head out? We got to talk about where we're going to be at.
Yeah, let's talk about where we're going to be at. Go ahead, Freddie. Let them know.
I know this weekend I'll be in Park City over at our friend's spot downstairs. You can catch me there. And the following week, I will be Saturday at Liquid Sunshine, the famous Hard Rock Hotel pool party that all three of us do. It's always a good time. I did one last month. It was a blast.
I played
Yeah.
last week.
I played like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's great. You
A lot
know,
of fun.
thanks Event Vibe. Thanks to everybody at RMD Group and Hard Rock. Tim, Pat, Dave, everyone does an amazing job. I'm looking forward to it's been a late start to the summer, so hopefully it'll be.
Well, they had to cancel the first two.
Yeah, I know. I was the third one, and I ended up being the first.
Oh, that's right. I was the first one. I had to cancel my show. The rain, as we know, messed everything up. Bummer.
We were in Miami on the
get it
second
back.
week, and I got back. Tim's like, you're gonna be opening up the season this year. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, Are you not seeing the weather? Have you been home? And I'm like, oh no, I've been in Miami. Sorry, it was music week.
I'm back at. I think I'm Memorial Weekend. I'll be back there at Liquid Sunshine.
Oh, nice. That's a good weekend.
I think I'm there June 5th, I believe.
Yeah.
Something
That's
like
my
that.
birthday. Shit.
So I'm there June.
Ooh.
But yeah. And then,
What about you guys? Where are you at?
Well, I have two big shows locked in that I'm not allowed to announce yet, but
Oh,
locally,
what?
I know I'm bummed.
Yeah.
I really do want to say
Congratulations
something,
on those
but-
shows we can't hear about.
Yeah, thanks. But you'll be hearing a lot of new tunes that coming out on NOS that I'll be dropping, but probably on the next live stream I'll be able to announce them, or who knows, in the next couple days they'll get announced. But again, I'm back at Liquid Sunshine, and then my normal stuff at like Firehouse. I've got a trip to Seattle coming up soon with my buddies at White Rabbit.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Very cool. I like Seattle.
Where else?
Been
Yeah, that's where I'm
fun.
originally from.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
What?
Born and raised.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Came here when I was like 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
On your own? You came here on your own?
Yeah, on my own.
You're like San Diego? What's
Yeah, I
up?
was like, I like San Diego. I had an opportunity. We'll talk about that.
We'll bring it up on another
Yeah,
one.
because that's going to make this even.
I gotta hear
It's
that.
going to make it an hour long. We've already been for 30 minutes. But I will tell my San Diego story and my entering the DJ scene in San Diego. But carry on.
That's awesome. Okay, so two big shows, then normal Firehouse. I got, obviously Liquid Sunshine. I'll be there once a month all summer. And then anywhere and everywhere in between. Which is, I have no idea. What about you?
More to be added.
Where are you at?
Let's
Besides Liquid.
see. It's like 2 weeks. I'm at Park City as well, downstairs. And then I have come back for Deep House Brunch in San Diego on the 11th.
Is that what is that? Once a month?
Yeah,
Or
he
is
does
that-
once a month. Yeah,
Yeah.
Big shout out to Scotty Boy, Deep
Oh,
House
yeah, that's
Brunch.
Scotty Boy's thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And where is that at?
That's at Zuma.
Sama.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, got to say hi to Bobby Lawley, who helps us with some of our public relations.
What up, Bobby?
What up?
Bobby.
He just popped in the chat.
Yeah, welcome,
I don't
buddy.
know Bobby, but I see all the messages come through from Bobby, so nice to meet you, Bobby.
Yeah. And then I have Liquid Pool during EDC week.
Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, that would
Vegas,
that'll
me
be
and
fun.
Scooter on the 18th. So that'll be cool.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. And then Labor Day weekend, I am in Fort Lauderdale.
Little Fort
Yeah.
Lauderdale.
At Vixen's.
Oh,
Me and Scooter plays
I've been
Friday. I play Saturday.
I've been to Fort Lauderdale one time.
And then I'm back in Vegas that Sunday
Nice.
at Club Ego. So busy month for me. I'm excited. Catch me on the road, you guys.
Yeah.
And you'll be hearing these new tunes. I'll be dropping them all month.
Yeah, I will be straight up, besides those shows I mentioned, in here, working on releases for 2025.
And wrapping up the sample pack.
Yeah.
Freddie,
yeah.
tell 'em.
I just wrapped it up today. We just got to get some of the final artwork and video work done for the promotional items, but the audio's all finished. I wrapped it up with 66 bass lines.
Let's go.
And the official, we're calling it, we just decided on, right?
Yeah, the tech, so we're calling it the NOS sample pack, obviously, is the preface. And Tech House Bass Lines Volume 1. It's all been made from my Moog Subsequent 37 CV Silver Edition. All of them are made on that, so they're nice and juicy. There's going to be 2 versions of each sample.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, he says he's giving some gems away. So
2 versions of each sample.
Lines, get this.
One unprocessed, one processed at about -12 RMS for all you technical producers out there. Just a little bit louder for
I like
those.
to go like -13 RMS.
You know, it's a standard for sample packs. All numbered, all labeled in key, all at 125 beats per minute. So you can drop those right in your productions. Hint, hint, I already used a couple of them. Not on the existing releases, but some stuff that may or may not see the light of day.
That's awesome.
There you go.
We're excited about this sample pack. First sample pack.
For all you producers out there.
And then I actually want to remind everybody that before we finish up the sales of Only House Music, to get the merch.
Get the merch.
Yeah, the Only House Music merch is going to be gone soon, so get that now.
Merch too, right here. There we go.
Oh, which one was
Oh, yeah, that's the Gemini
EP.
EP. Nice. That one's not available anymore.
Yeah, no, so we're gonna
you're gonna miss out. We're not messing around.
We're gonna close it out, and then of course we're gonna continue the limited merch drops, and that'll be. I haven't figured out what's next, but it's gonna be amazing. I tell you,
100%.
Maybe we should do a limited run with the sample pack of the Moog.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
so
we could do a bundle.
Actually, that's pretty cool because I know that like Roland. The company Roland does some really cool like merch, and it's all based off those
808s and the 909s. Yeah, but this is Moog. This is a different company. So
different company. Of course, I'm just saying.
You have it on the cover. Yeah.
I know.
Creative juices flow.
I know it's a different company.
Yeah.
You already got an idea.
I know what you mean. No, exactly. I love that.
I pictured all the little knobs and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, you have the synth on the cover. In fact, though, I think you used the regular one, which is okay.
I did.
It's okay. That's
because that was
they're
like
the same.
That was the only really high res that I could find that I could like alter the colors. And
stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. The black one is the same. It's just not the CV edition.
Yeah.
I could have snapped a photo for you, but it's all good.
It works.
It totally works. I know what you're talking about, where the Roland has like the little outlines.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roland does that cool like very vector looking artwork type stuff, and they have their like, I think it's like 4 colors, sort of those retro like orange, yellow, and black and white.
Well, I'm trying to release the sample pack next week, hopefully. Maybe we can whip it all into shape this week and get something exclusive for you guys.
Yeah, so I think Freddie's telling me to finish up the artwork. I think that's what he's just telling me to do right now.
Low key, yeah.
Hey, man, I still got to do the videos, too, so.
Oh, man.
No, Eric has the art, and it looks sick. And I literally, right before this live stream, finished the audio for the sample pack, and I'm excited about it. It's been sitting around I made the bass lines about 3 months ago, but we've been waiting for the right time to release it. Also have to release it in between the release schedule, which has been tough, plus our touring schedule. I wanted to release it before Lavelle and I just played Mexico last week, but we were there for 5 days and it didn't happen. Yeah. So I apologize for the delay. I know we've been talking about it, but it will be coming. I'm hoping to be in the next coming weeks. So.
What part of Mexico were you guys in?
Cancun.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't been there since
85 during the day, 75 at night.
So beautiful.
It was nice, yeah.
Was it muggy or no?
No, it
was cool.
But it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad, yeah.
It was amazing 7-hour set, sunrise set.
After hours one night, yeah, that was fun.
Pretty dope.
That was fun. That was a good one. I had a good pool set. I had 2 cool pool sets. I played one pool set with Scooter, one by myself. It was fun.
What venues or like what?
It was all one resort takeover.
Yeah, called Temptation.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at Temptation Hotel. It was one promoter. It was sold out. Everybody buys packages, and it's like a Groove Cruise, but just at a resort.
Nice.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. So thank you for that. We had a great time.
Thanks, Don.
Thank you, Don. And your No One Safe fan packs, you and your wife Amishka's, are in the mail.
Nice. I also, just something popped in my mind. So this weekend is 2 things. May the 4th, so Star Wars.
Yeah.
May the Force be with you. And then the American holiday that people drink is Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys, wait, what are you guys doing this weekend?
I gotta work Friday, but I got the rest of the weekend off.
I'm at Park City on Saturday night, downstairs.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the Cinco de Mayo set out there in the mountain.
Nice. Yeah. Park City. I went to the last time I was at Park City was, I think it was 2000 Winter Olympics.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
That was so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like Shaun White. He just like killed it.
Yeah, killed everything.
Yeah. I saw one of the, there was like some kind of ice skating scandal. So I saw that live. The ice skating scandal. It was like the judges were like, so I can't remember exactly, but if you look it up during that time of those Winter Olympics, there was some scandal. It was at that one where the scandal happened.
Oh, really? Judges scandal?
Some judges scandal.
Wasn't when the girl hit, blew the knee out?
No, that was when I was. that was way earlier. That was when I was way younger. But that was cool. Park City. I haven't been to Park City in a long time. Is it still very? Is it? Do I remember correctly that some of the bars and stuff you had to have like memberships because of the Mormon culture?
Yeah, not anymore.
Like
not anymore. Okay. No, I don't even know about that.
Yeah, that was
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I do know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. They had memberships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess you could like sponsor a friend that came to town if you had a membership.
Yeah.
They could get in. But
so basically,
that's no more.
No more of that.
Okay.
The membership things, kind of like it was kind of almost like a membership thing, but it was like a party hack because if you're a member, that means you're doing a private party. So if you're doing a private party, you don't have to
whatever
stop.
Goes.
Yeah, you can drink as long as you want.
So Park City's still popping or what?
It's still popping.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean.
Yeah.
I
mean, obviously, I know Sundance.
Yeah.
Well, Sundance, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people. Ski town, mountain biking town. People come from Salt Lake, come up the mountain. Yeah.
Those places are always going up.
And the spot downstairs is cool. It's small, compact, underground. It doesn't take a whole lot to fill, but when it fills up, it's packed and people have a good time.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, we've been here about 45 minutes almost. Do we have anything else?
No, yeah, one more thing.
Go ahead.
Sorry, just one more.
Yep.
Check out the playlist.
Oh, yes. Good call.
Playlist.
Lavelle's been curating some amazing stuff.
Updated most of them. Before I got here, I think I have 2. I think I have the Tech House and Bass House to still update. But I updated House and the 2 Melodic.
Where do they find the playlist?
Right on our website, you can get to them. Right on our homepage, they're embedded.
Spotify.
Yeah.
No One's Safe.
But yeah, just find us, NOS Recordings, on Spotify, or just visit nosrecordings.com. If you scroll down a little bit, they're right there embedded. You can click on them and hit follow, and they're updated regularly.
Yep.
And make sure you check out, if you missed some of our previous live streams, they're all on our YouTube. You can peep those too.
Yeah.
Yeah, people, we've
definitely
noticed some.
We're gonna archive this.
Some good hits out.
Yeah, I might add the playlist to our website right on the homepage so people see the live streams now that we have 3 of them. All right. 2 of them and this one.
Good call.
Here we go.
Yeah, well, thank you all.
Yo, thanks for tuning in. Who tuned in?
Yes.
Those
we appreciate you.
May the
thanks
force
for finally
be with
watching us. Yep. Have a good weekend. Get these songs, all you DJs.
Yeah, so once again, this Friday, Knee Deep EP exclusive to TrackSource for 2 weeks, and then May 17th available on all stores after that. So make sure you go and get that. If you have any other questions, please do let us know. And thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Yep.
Have a great day.
Bye.